I have a very good story about Tom when he was a kid. So a lot of people wonder, how does an artist become an artist? Are they born with this gift, or is it something that they have learned, or how does this come about? So I think in Tom's case, it was kind of both. He was an artist from the get-go, but he also learned a lot in his schooling. But he told me a funny story one time when he was about 4 or 5 years old, and he was living in the northern part of China. And his parents had 8 children, and he was number 7 of those children. So there wasn't a lot of funds to go around to buy everyone their individual toys. Tom was very lucky at the time to have a pencil, and he loved art from very, very young. Before he could even remember, he always loved art. And he had this pencil, but he didn't have any drawing paper, so what to do? Luckily, his parents were very understanding, and they let him scribble on the walls. And Tom's paintings, in the form of cartoons, covered the walls, the kitchen, the bedroom. Even he painted on the outside of the house where there was brick. He scribbled little cartoon characters all over the entire house. Every wall was covered, and to about 4 feet, as high as he could reach at that time. And his parents let him. They just let him draw on the walls, because walls were cheaper than paper, I guess, at the time. But
was very lucky. They didn't stop me.
yeah, they didn't stop him. They encouraged him, in fact, this artistic gift. But he had such a huge canvas. He was just a little tiny kid, but he scribbled on all the walls. But very nice, detailed paintings, and you could tell from his drawings who was who. He would draw some of his relatives and put them on the wall, and they knew exactly who it was because they were actually very, very good looking at that time. He did very, very nice drawings even when he was 4 and 5 years old. So that was his original canvas, growing up in China. Of course, he graduated on to oil paintings and Chinese ink brush paintings, in time. But he's always an artist from the time he was very, very young.